Hi everyone, happy Friday! I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. I know it's a wonderful Friday evening here in Las Vegas. We're currently on our dinner break from Tony Robbins Business Mastery here at the Cosmopolitan. And because it's dinner break, we came to check out this wonderful restaurant. I'll give you a little tour as soon as we're done. But, you know, girls gotta do what you gotta do. And we gotta talk about Fit Fridays, y'all. Now, hey Lorenzo, you probably saw, hey Jeanette, you probably saw what my title is about, and you're like, what does that even mean? This whole, you can't measure what you don't record. And I say this because it's super important. I mean, obviously, here at Business Master, we talk about tracking our businesses and that kind of things. But we also got to do the same thing for fitness, and you're like, why? What is that? Why is that such a big deal? Well, it's a big deal because not only will you be able to see the physical changes in your body and like start to feel better and that kind of thing, but it shows you your strength and how much you've increased your strength, your endurance, your stamina. But it also gives you a sense of what works and what doesn't work, okay? Now, why is that important? Because you want to make sure that you implement things that work for your body. You know, maybe certain classes influence your body to make the changes you want versus other classes. You know what I'm saying? That's super important. Now, what I really want to focus on are two different aspects, okay? And I'm kind of in the corner here. Let me flip you over so you know what I'm saying. So I'm right outside of the diner, or the restaurant, actually. That's the elevator. But anyways. So it's a little loud, I know, but just bear with me. Now, the thing about it is that there's two things that I would recommend you track, okay? First of all, it's record your workouts. You're like, okay, why? Because like I said, you can see your progress and you can kind of see, okay, if I'm doing so much weight and I haven't changed it in 5 months, maybe that's why I hit a plateau. You know, who would have thought? And it'd be easier for you to see that if you see that you're recording it. If you didn't record it, you'd be racking your brain as to why you're not improving, right? Also, it gives you a good standpoint. So if you try an exercise and you pick a certain weight, you can keep notes on how that made you feel. And then in the future, when you revisit that exercise, you can again focus, put on there what you thought of that exercise, if you increased your weight and that kind of stuff, and how you felt about it at that point too. So that's a huge thing, because I'll include stuff like if I'm doing a couple reps and I'm going at a really heavy weight, I'll put Victor help me for the last 3. You know what I mean? Because then the next time I do that exercise, when I go back to see it, I'm going to try to make sure that I can do maybe 2 this time instead of Victor helping me with 3 reps. Does that make sense? So that's super important. You might have seen that I made a post the other day of me increasing my weights for body pump. To me, that was huge because, I mean, I can see the changes that I had made recently in terms of my weights, and I didn't think anything of it. But when I actually compared it to January, was it January? Yeah, when I compared it to the one from January, I was astonished. I was like, holy moly, I'm a beast. So that it gives you a sense of pride. It gives you feel really proud because you can see your accomplishment actually on paper. And again, it's just a really good method to see, okay, where do I need to tweak things up, if anything, okay? So secondly, not only do you want to track your workouts, you want to track what you eat. Now, I know that can be a little like, oh my God, do I have to? But I eat a lot, or I don't eat enough. Do I really want to know? Listen, it helps because, again, you kind of get to see, you know what, I'm trying out these different foods. These work out for me, these don't. Now, there's different apps that you can try to use to do this. I like to use my fitness app by Under Armour. There's a free one that you can use, and it has a lot of different meals that have already been input. If you want to put anything extra in there, you do normally have to buy the upgraded version of that. But if you get the free version like I have, super easy. You can also input your exercise, and it shows you the calorie difference and how many, like if you're supposed to eat more calories because of that. You can choose whether you want to maintain your weight, lose weight, or gain weight. And like I said, it'll track your calories. It'll kind of show you where you are with your macros, which is super important again. Because you want to make sure that you're feeding your body so that it is doing what it needs to do so you can recover and get to the fitness level that you're looking to get at. Okay, so again, tracking it makes it easier for you to see the progress and also make adjustments as needed so that you get to where you want to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want that summer body, if you want the sandwich body, if you want the burrito body, like, I'm just saying, if you want the whatever body, like, whatever that body is that you want or that you're striving for, or comfort level or feeling inside, outside, whatever, knowing about it and having that set down will help you better achieve your goal, okay? Having a destination. Like, when you get in the car, you know where you're going, right? You don't just get in the car with your kids and be like, oh, I guess we are going to school. Like, no, you go with the plan. I'm going to drop off so-and-so and so-and-so, and then I'm going to go to work. It's like that. Yeah, I'm reading a comment really quick. And yeah, it's true, because sometimes we don't think about how much we're really eating. Like, I used to think that I ate enough protein, which was a huge mistake. I was not eating enough protein. So that's super important, especially if you're working out, right? Because you want to make sure that you feed your body and that you don't do the opposites by working out hard and then not nourishing your body. Your body's going to start trying to replenish itself with its own body. I'm just saying. But yeah, tracking it helps a ton. And I know there's going to be days where you're kind of like, oh my God, like I totally messed up, or today was my cheat day. You know what, whatever. It's a lifestyle. You're just kind of be like, you know what, it is what it is. We'll pick it up again at the next meal, at the next gym session. Like, do what you got to do, boo-boo. Like I tell people, I work out so that I can eat like all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to eat this one thing, but now I know that I'm going to have to run a little harder or a little longer or do X, Y, Z because I made that choice. Like, just because you're working out doesn't mean you can't eat certain things still, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying they have to be super regimented, like blah, blah, blah. You find what you want to do. That's why it's so important to find out what that final destination is. Because if you're like, well, I don't want a six-pack, I just want to be able to run a mile, and, you know, in 10 minutes. Awesome. Let's start tracking it and see if we can shave that time down. Like, that's what it's all about. And yeah, protein is hard to ingest, especially if you're not tracking it, because I swear you think like, oh yeah, that's enough, and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, if you're not really tracking it, you have no idea. Because I used to, like I said, I used to think I ate a lot of it, and I don't. So, yes. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm here, I'm available for you. And with that being said, I'm gonna say goodbye, but first I'm gonna show you the inside of this restaurant. It's a Greek restaurant. I'm super excited. I'm with my team, so you'll kind of get to see them too. But let's go inside. Let's go. So here we go. Look, it's fancy. Ooh, we fancy tonight. Look at this. So this Greek restaurant is actually with a lot of seafood. So that's really cool. Do you see this? Oh, thank you, Jeanette. I will have a fantastic time. Look, oh, that's not my table. They're way over there. So here we are. Oh, shoot, we got food already. All right. Here we are. Well, I'm going to say bye, but I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a wonderful evening. Oh, wait. Say hi, everyone. Hello. Hey! All right, peeps, I'm going to let you go. But until next time, bye.